What's up guys, it's Matterz, and we're going to be talking about something pretty cool here today. We're going to be saying whether DLC 5 is better or custom zombie maps are better for the game, for the community, and just in our own general personal feelings. Like, do we want this? Are we going to enjoy it? And all that insane stuff. And we're going to be going over the pros and cons of each of them, and especially the likeliness of each of these happening. So definitely leave a comment below, DLC 5 or custom zombies. You pick which one you want, and then maybe towards the end of the video you can obviously change it or whatever. If you just want to wait till the end of the video and hear my points, maybe you can do that as well. But leave a comment below if you're just you already know which one is better. Do you think DLC 5 is going to be better, or do you think custom zombie maps are going to be better? So leave a comment below, and then obviously if you want to check out the points, we're going to go over them right now. So the thing is, we're going to start off with DLC 5. Now DLC 5, far from confirmed. I mean, we've talked about possibilities of it happening, and now especially with the whole Infinite Warfare thing, maybe Treyarch wants to continue their DLC because they know maybe a lot of people are still going to stay on their game, or maybe they know a lot of people aren't going to play Infinite Warfare, and maybe Activision knows that, less people are going to play Infinite Warfare, just in general. Like, usually less people play those games because they like the Treyarch games more, so they know they're going to go back, just like Black Ops 2 had DLC released during Ghost. When Ghost was out, Black Ops 2 had DLC, so maybe Black Ops 3 can have that, and it would make sense. People would go back, they would buy the hell out of it, especially if it was an all zombies map pack, remastered maps, and one new map. Like, people would buy the hell out of that, despite whether or not Infinite Warfare was out or not. They would buy it, dude. They would just buy the hell out of it. And again, the problem is, I mean, we've seen like random leaks about it. They haven't really been sort of accurate because we've seen DLC 5 and like Black Ops 2 coding and stuff like that. So the whole like actual logic of it happening makes sense. But is it actually going to happen? It really does seem unlikely. Unless, like I said, Activision really thinks, you know what, a lot of people are going to play this game, Infinite Warfare, let's actually, put our support into Black Ops 3. But usually how it works is that Activision stays on their cycle for the game, so they're going to release the 4 DLCs for Black Ops 3, and they have to move on and promote their next game, because if not, then no one's going to play the next game if they're not promoting it, if they're not giving DLCs, and if they're like, oh yeah, go back to Black Ops 3, don't play Infinite Warfare. They're not going to do that. So that's sort of the reasoning for DLC 5. Now, the custom zombie maps is definitely a bit more promising, and you have a lot of stuff to actually work with here. But there's one really major thing that a lot of people not really turned off by, but that's going to prohibit people from actually playing. So one, it's been confirmed. Custom zombie maps will be coming 100% to Black Ops 3 Zombies. So there you go. I mean, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get custom zombies. DLC 5, far from confirmed. Custom zombie maps, it's going to happen. So it's definitely a huge plus there for custom zombie maps. We're definitely going to see it. It's not like this sort of discussion theory. It's actually going to happen. Another thing is that you can create your own zombie maps, your own perks, your own weapons, just everything. You can copy and paste. You can get like the intervention from MW2, put it in the game. You can get multiplayer maps, make it into a zombie map. You can create your own map from scratch, and most importantly, you can create Buried, Mob of the Dead, Origins, Kino, and just put it in Black Ops 3 custom zombies. You can do all of that. You don't even need Treyarch to actually remaster these maps. You can do it yourself, and that's just a huge thing there, because obviously we don't need Treyarch. We need to wait for them. We can just wait. We can have better like communication, especially between the actual modders and the people creating the maps on Reddit, and discussions and fixes and bug fixes and new Easter eggs and updates and more guns. Like, the possibilities are endless, man, with custom zombies, and especially remastering the maps. But another thing, the big thing that honestly a lot of people don't really realize, hardcore zombie fans don't really care, because they're already like in tune with it. But a lot of people, you have to realize, the casual fan base, like most of the whole population that plays Call of Duty, they're on console. And I talked about this on a different video, and people were just like, oh, that makes no sense. More people play PC. Black Ops 3, it sells the best on console. Like the Call of Duty, it sells more on console. It just does. Xbox One, PS4, they just sell more on console. And if you really think about it, it makes sense. Like, if you're a kid, you're not gonna say, oh, mom, I want to build a PC, and you're 10 years old. Like, I guess some kids do that, but usually you're like, oh, I went into GameStop and I saw the PS4, I'm gonna get that. Usually you start off with consoles. It's just usually how it is. So people playing, a majority of the casual players playing, and remember, casual players make up the whole population. Even YouTubers and people who watch YouTube videos, it's just a small little portion of the Call of Duty community. There's so many people playing. Like, think about the sales, like 20 million copies sold of Call of Duty. Like, all of those people aren't watching videos, there's always different stuff going on. So you have to think, people aren't in tune with the PC, so they're not even gonna know what's happening. They're not even gonna be able to play. And even if, like, okay, you got a console, and then you realize, oh, custom zombies, that's on the PC, you're gonna have to save up $1,000 for a decent PC to even, like, begin to run and think about running Black Ops 3, and then download your zombie maps and learn how to do that and all that insane stuff. Now, again, this is not for the hardcore players. Again, if you're hardcore and you know what you're doing, you don't, like I said, you don't even need to be that hardcore, but we're considered hardcore, even though we think it's just simple, like, oh yeah, you just download it, you put it in the file, and that's it. But to a lot of people, to the majority of Call of Duty players, that's hardcore. So that's the only problem with custom zombies. But most of us, like YouTubers, people who play on PC primarily, people who have PCs, people who can have who can afford it. That's another thing. Some people can't afford PCs. They can't just get one. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a PC. You can't really just do that. So it does prohibit people, casual players, people can't afford it, whatever. And obviously, eventually, if they want to do that, eventually that will happen. But for the hardcore players, for people who are on PC, it is a huge plus, and is a great thing, because who doesn't want basically almost unlimited zombie maps to be created at your own, not even at your own expense. It's free, like everything's just, oh man, it's just such a wonderful thing. So hopefully, more people get to use it. And for the most part, I do think custom zombies a lot better of an option than DLC 5, and custom zombies, it's coming, so it's definitely a great thing too. DLC 5, it would make sense more for Activision. They can make more money on it. They can actually give it to the wide, like, variety of people actually playing Call of Duty, the huge casual audience that we always sort of get out of the picture. Not just us, not just the hardcore players, but like the whole community. They can get to play it as well. They get to buy it. They make more money. So it would make sense for Activision to have DLC 5, and people who like consoles, I guess, that would be pretty cool too. But for the most part, custom zombies gonna be insane. So let me know what you think about this in the comments section below, and I'll definitely be sure to actually look at your comments and see what you think about this. Also, again, I guess you can leave a word like DLC 5 or custom zombies, but maybe like explain sort of why you want it or whatever. I don't know, whatever you want to do. That's really fun. Just want to see your opinions, and maybe I'll tally it. I'm not so sure. Maybe I'll tally up the amount of people that want DLC 5 over custom zombies, or vice versa. Whatever. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching to the end of the video. In the description, not the description, the comment section, let's put, what should be today? Oh, this is gonna be funny. Let's put Battlefield in the comment section below. If you're watching right now, please put Battlefield or BF1 or something, just for the lols, you know what I'm saying? So I can see the accounts that are watching right now, and, yeah, I'll greatly appreciate it. See you guys later. Goodbye.